everyone, so it's almost Shabbos and look at my challah dough, ta-da, but we can't use it. I made some more challah and it's right here in the oven. You can come see it, come on around. It's in the oven. I made new challah dough because this one, I was about to put in the salt and then I decided to wash my hands because I put the salt on my hands. Then I had to find a towel to dry it and then I forgot to put in the salt. So don't worry, honey, you look so concerned. We made challah, but this is going to become cinnamon buns. So it's a very sweet challah recipe, so that really works. And we love cinnamon buns. As a matter of fact, my boys go to yeshiva. If you don't know what yeshiva is, it's like a Torah school. It's high school. They learn like regular subjects. Also, it's a very long day. But in the morning, they learn Talmud and other things like that, Jewish law. And it's a very inspiring spiritual environment and very rowdy with a lot of boys. And they love it when they get packages from me. So I don't send packages so often, but I have to say that this Rosh Hashanah, as I was thinking I want to be a better person, that is one thing that I decided I'm going to do is send them more packages. And I did it. Yay! I did it, and the main thing that they wanted was cinnamon buns. So I have a real recipe for cinnamon buns that I'm going to put underneath here, the one that I usually use for my boys. But today we're going to make cinnamon buns with this challah dough, and I have done this before and it really does work. I'm going to make a small one just to show you for now. Okay, so I called up my friend. I have a friend, her name is Sarah Weingart. You can look me up on Facebook and look her up on Facebook. If you actually want to taste the world's most heavenly cinnamon buns, they are there. In case you're curious, Cinnabon is not kosher. I don't know what they put in that would make it unkosher. I'm not familiar with their ingredients or if they just didn't get kosher certified. But when these come out of my oven, they smell like Cinnabon, which I smell every time our family goes on a trip. We go into a restaurant and we smell Cinnabon. It's like, makes your nose go crazy. That's the smiling way, right, Dessa?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so there's two tricks to getting your cinnamon buns really good. And there you go, two tricks. One is getting the dough really thin, because the thinner the layers, the more you get the cinnamon flavor. And the other, especially if you're going to be using challah dough, which is a much more dry dough, actual cinnamon bun recipe has margarine in it, believe it or not. But challah dough is supposed to be light and fluffy, so you need to add oil. So I'm just going to add plenty of oil on here and be really generous. And I called my friend Sarah Weingart, like I was in the middle of telling you, you can look her up, and I said, I need some advice. Like, is there anything I should know to make this challah into cinnamon buns? And that's the advice that she told me. Make sure to, like, really go good on that oil to get the dough really moist. Okay. Gus, can I have a napkin over there? Sorry. Okay. So then, all you do is you add cinnamon and sugar, and I added it right before we started this video. But, okay, one second. But, check it out, it shouldn't look like that. That is too light. So I'm adding some more. So I can't tell you exactly how much to add, but I could show you what it should look like. Not so dark that it's bitter, but pretty dark. Okay, you guys want to hear something crazy? This is like extremely crazy. I have a dream of having a talk show. And it's just a dream. A lot of like out there personalities, they want to be Oprah. That's like the thing. I don't know if you have any friends who want to be Oprah, but I've heard this from so many people. But I think it's that idea of sharing what you love with other people and inspiring them. So guess what? The other day I got a call, and the long and the short of it is that I'm scared to say this out loud. I guess you'll have to see when basically 4 pilot episodes are going to be paid for. And we're gonna give it a shot. And now that, oh my gosh, I see that I'm too scared to tell you all the details. So I'm like, not even gonna tell you. You know what? When I start filming, then I'm gonna tell you the details. How about that? But should I tell them, Adasa? What do you think? Say something?
I don't know.
You don't know?
It's your call.
It's my call. You know, I'm this like weirdo that I could tell like the deeper something is, the harder it is for me to say. And this particular thing is so deep. It's a dream that I've nurtured for so long that I'm like, It was like when I interviewed Carol Tuttle. I had wanted that for so long that by the time I got the interview, I couldn't even I could not even like tell you guys about it. And in case you're wondering what happened with that video, my my filmmaker went through a messy divorce, and during that time, he's still in the process, etc., and he has my footage. So I have tried to contact this company to get it back, but right now it hasn't happened yet. But you know, we could still hope. Okay, let's just stop right here. So now there's two things that you could do. Back to cinnamon bun. So I put on a generous amount, and I like how it's sitting in the oil. Yay. There you go. It's nice. Maybe, is it generous enough, do you think?
I think it's plenty.
Yeah, it is plenty. I can't tell because the oil. And now there's two things that I could do with it. I could cut it into rectangular strips, and then kind of like like make this into a few rectangles, and then I will have a classic cinnamon bun roll up. Actually, there's so many different ways. Let me show you an easy way that we call rugelach. You can look this up on Wikipedia. Rugelach, R-U-G, E-L-A-C-H. A-C-H. Yeah, rugelach are like, it's Yiddish, and it's kind of like a mini cinnamon bun. And rugelach are very popular in Israel. When you go to Israel, they make them on the street, and it smells like heaven in all different flavors, and then they put warm honey on top, and you just put them into your bag piping hot. Everything is fresh. The ovens are outside in the market. It's just so amazing. So let me just show you what we're doing here. We're just slicing these into little rugelach triangles. This is why I don't bake so much. Like, seriously, who has time to cut little triangles? But today I do. And when I want to make it for my boys, I do. It becomes a big production, because then I have to make double. Some for my boys, some for the rest of my kids. Okay, and then we're rolling it up from the bigger end to the littler end. Roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it. Yep, here's my rugelach. It's going to grow to be double the size, for real. It's really going to grow. There you go. Aren't they cute? They look like Franks and Blanks, or Pigs and Blankets, whatever you call them. There you go. So probably, I don't like details. I have a daughter who's amazing at making jewelry, and I have all these jewelry ideas, but I can't stand nitty-gritty stuff, like even doing that. Maybe just because I'm on camera, it felt like, wait, it's going too slow. So probably what I'm going to do now, maybe I'll finish this off, but probably what I'm going to do with the rest of this, anyway, people want to eat more than one, right? So you might as well give them a bigger one, is just cut it in a nice big strip like this and roll it up. Oh, that's much better. Oh, there you go. Okay, imagine, look how good that looks. And it's going to be double the size, and it's going to be amazing. When they come out of the oven, you take confectionery sugar and a drop of water, and make a glaze and just put it right on top, and it's perfect. These are only going to take around 15 minutes to bake, really, really quick. And you want to take them out when they're still light. This is not one of these golden brown things. Like, it tastes good when the inside is just past doughy. You guys have eaten cinnamon buns, so you know what I mean. So if you make challah one of these days, feel free to make it into cinnamon buns. This does not happen to have salt in it, so it's going to be super sweet, but I've made it with salt, and it's also very, very good. Just make sure to roll your dough really, really thin. Okay, everyone, goodbye, and I'll keep you posted on the talk show sometime this summer, God willing. Okay, bye-bye.